word love has many implications. Depends who you're talking to. Youngsters, oh, I love my honey, whatever. Love is the subtlest thing, almost akin to God. If you don't believe in peace and harmony, love and compassion and kindness, then you're not a Christian, believing that God is everywhere. But to experience His presence everywhere is a different matter, and that is spirituality.
I wanted to talk to you about love, actually. Nowadays, I'm not trying to pinpoint anything or label anything, but love has a lot of different meanings in different countries, different cultures. I was born in New York, and sometimes the word love, it gets thrown like very simply. Like, you meet a stranger on the street, you talk with him, and you just say, "Oh, I love you, bro," and the word love might not be getting the emphasis that it should be. What would you try to describe love as, or true love as?
Very difficult to describe in words. It's beyond description, because even simple things like having bread or ice cream, it's very difficult to express the taste of it. All the nuances will skip our mind, they will be evading. And love is the subtlest thing, almost akin to God. God is infinite in nature. Similarly, love is also infinite in nature, and you are so right when you say the word love has many implications. Depends who you're talking to. Right? Children, you talk to, they say, "Oh, I love my toys." And youngsters, "Oh, I love my honey," whatever. And as you grow mentally and spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, then the meaning also changes. Everything changes. Your tastes, your understanding, your wisdom, your thinking about, and also the society at large also influences various definitions. For example, before late 60s, the word gay was used to say, "I'm so gay today, I'm so happy today." Today, gay has a different meaning. Love, once upon a time, it was kind of a taboo to tell your beloved, "I love you." Because by making a statement, "I love you," and especially in public, it's like cheapening your love. You're showcasing your love, showing off your love. You see, in Eastern and Western culture, there's a wide difference, but now both cultures are melting into each other, right? So we end up saying everything as love. "Oh, this food was so great." Even they use absurd word like, "Oh, the dress is sexy."
Yeah, no, I agree. I totally agree.
So, understanding, and people use words based on their wisdom.
Yeah.
You can judge a person by the words they utter.
No, definitely. And you also mentioned God, another very important topic, I believe. Personally, for me, I grew up in a Hindu family, but I also went to Catholic high school, where I wasn't just introduced into Catholicism, but also a, a ton of major world religions. And I realized and I saw that everybody has a different image of God, right? Some people see God as Jesus. Some people see God as Krishna. Some people don't see God as a physical form. Some people think that God is within us. What would you describe God as, in your words?
Simply put, God is embodiment of love. When we say God is infinite, where will you put infinity into to make it more personal? You can't. If people with their own wisdom and understanding could not understand Lord Jesus, that He is divine, right? Even when He was there in the physical presence, many missed out, could not recognize Him. So how are you going to recognize Him with images? words which were formed or tabulated 200, 300 years later by the scholars. Similarly, Krishna. Was he renowned in those days as avatar or incarnation of God? No. Some people wanted to kill him also. Right? Some of his friends could not understand him either. Right? And if, even with the real physical form, you can miss identification, understanding of that personality, how are you going to understand Krishna or Jesus today with images? You can't. Does that mean they are less divine? No. We can understand their qualities only when we go inside our heart. Right? If we're going to imagine that they were like this, but what purpose will it serve? Physical form really does not serve the purpose. You can might as well make a statue out of it. Most people are doing it today. And that shows reverence and respect. That's good. But beyond that, if you want to go and become those qualities, then you have to adopt a different path, different understanding. You'll have to understand them as beyond physical forms. What they stand for, and they stood by and held those principles all their lives.
No, I agree, definitely.
If you don't have those principles, let's say as a Catholics, if you don't believe in peace and harmony, love and compassion and kindness, then you're not a Christian. It's easy to wear a cross, easy to go to church, it's very easy. But to imbibe those qualities and inculcate those things in the true behavior, it's quite challenging. Same thing with the Islam. You may be doing 5 times a day namaz, but if that love, compassion is not there, you are inhuman.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
Same thing is with Hindus. Whatsoever you do, doesn't matter be you a Hindu or be you a Christian or a Buddhist or Islamist, you have to perform your duties as the belonging of that great religion. Imbibe those qualities and become like the one under whose name these religions are running. Experiences, I would like to say that, religions create a lot of belief system and dogmas. Nothing wrong with it. Once you have some idea of dogmas and belief system, you'll become happier once you transcend and experience those belief systems. For example, believing that God is everywhere. But to experience His presence everywhere is a different matter, and that is spirituality. Okay. Religion is all about belief. Spirituality is all about experiencing. And once you experience, your belief drops. You don't have to believe that He's everywhere. Experience is also not enough. For example, when you are being treated with great hospitality by your friends, and you spend 3 months on a very private island, you enjoy hospitality. But deep down in your heart, you would say, I wish I was also as rich and had a bigger island. Similarly, the experiences that you all go through, divine experiences, they're great. But deep down, you'll have the craving, the thirst, that I wish I was also divine. So you see, you move away from mere belief to experience, and the cravings begins to become that on which I have been contemplating. And then real wisdom dawns on us, because this becoming also becomes too heavy for us. becomes a burden. And you want to renounce it and be free from all that. Absolute freedom. What I like to call it as freedom, even from the idea of freedom. Then only you are free. Otherwise, you are caught up also with freedom.